It is hard, man. It is fun.
Disgusting. What's up, Vsauce Michaelers? It's your boy. Today, we talking water. What kind of water? Water bottles. I collect water bottles because I'm a massive legend. Let me show you my water bottle collection, baby. This one here is a classic Slicks. The fuck does that say? San Bandito. Has a crisp flavor. Has accumulated a lot of dust on the outside bottle, but that doesn't destroy any of the wear and tear. It's still mint condition. I'd say about this goes on the market for about $977. Well, that's the foil version. This one is just plain. So next bottle. This one here is Life Water. Now that's just a classic design for a bottle. This one is not a rare one, such as the El Bendito, Despacito. This one is mint condition. I would say it goes on the market. It goes on the market, that's for sure. Plop that over there. Moving on to the next one. Now this one's a very pure and pristine, imported from Earth. Wow. Natural alkaline. That's pretty epic. It's called Eternal. See, it's got the image on the inside of the bottle as opposed to the outside, like a normal bottle. This one's about $3.99 on the market. Quite common, but still a good one. A very epic bottle. This one is Core Hydration, a real epic masterpiece of water. Although it's quite a common one. It's a common water. Although in its foil version, it's quite a piece. It's still got some of it in there. That's because I like to keep a sip just in case I go through some hard times. Because this one's a 10. 10 out of 10. Here we have the common 7-Eleven purified water. This is a large bottle. Let's see here. Cap is a small part and poses a choking hazard, particularly for children. Well, there's some fucking dumb children out there. This one's just a classic Icelandic glacier water. Now, if you guys want a tip on water collecting, there's some low-end retailer stores where Latinos shop called Ross. And if you go there, let me tell you, they got they'll have a water for you. They usually, if you go there every month, they'll probably have a new one. That one there, $12, $12.99. This one's a very recent piece. It's called Seaforce. You can see that there's still some fluid built up in there. It's Seaforce by Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Chuck. Does Chuck Norris have a water line? Chuck Norris will hydrate the hell out of you. Well, it turns out Chuck Norris water has been under our noses the entire time. This water was made by Chuck Norris. Probably squirted it from his teats. Fuck. Force of nature. Oh, this used to be $3.99. But now that I know that Chuck Norris made it, that definitely brings up its market value to around $600 trillion, as is Chuck Norris's net worth. Aqua Hydrate with a pH of 9 plus. This one typically goes on the market for 1 gram of gold, which I believe is $9. So a pretty priceless piece. Here we have Evian, very expensive. Sorry, I got a cut in my hand. Very expensive water brand. I believe Lady Gaga, very famous Minecraft Let's Play YouTuber, likes this water. Do with that what you will, but that means this water probably is one of the most expensive water brands out there, just because it's has a link to a famous Roblox Let's Play. Purified drinking water from Kroger. This is quite a common Pepe. As you can see there, it goes for 10 cents. 10 cents on the market. Which, if you have a lot of them, then you can make some pretty large amounts of big money. Here we have Hint Pineapple. It's a water infused with pineapples. Believe it or not. Not really anything special about this besides that it's, I'd say, uncommon. At the most, uncommon. Because it's quite, they say it's uncommon, but really it's common. It goes for 9 cents on the market. So pretty good overall. Here we have Queer Water. This one actually has a 9.5 pH, which is about as is about the pH of a Tum or a Alka-Seltzer. This one is actually my personal favorite, despite it not being particularly ultra rare. It's a uncommon. Purified water mixed with alkaline materials, pretty epic. As you can see, it has a pH scale on the back. You can see that Cure Water is a 10 on the pH scale, while the human body is 7.4. So you can see that this water is actually purer than most people. Actually, all of them really. People kind of suck. People are dicks. It's got some pretty interesting things on the back here. It says it's a 2-year shelf life. That's a lot of years. It's got a distinguished, smooth taste. I would have to agree with that personally, as it is my personal favorite alkaline water. Here we have Aquafina. Very common, I'd say about as common as the P250 Sand Dune, but it's got a pure water, perfect taste, as it says on the bottle here. It's actually sodium free, believe it or not. Most water has at least 27,000% sodium, I believe. Has the. Then here we have Dasani. This one is quite rare. It's a Dasani EX, actually. They don't really make EXs anymore, but Dasani EX, quite a rare and distinguished water brand. Purified water enhanced with minerals for taste. Pure, crisp taste. This is actually 1 liter. I actually got this bottle about a couple of millennia ago, and you can see that it still retains a slightly yellow moisture. I believe that happens to be my urine, because I pee in these bottles as a way to clean them out, because there's nothing more clean than my urine, and mine specifically. Here we have Nicer. This water is actually a Walgreens exclusive water.
actually doesn't say nicer, it says nice. I know, I have dyslexia. This one is quite common, but obviously it's an exclusive, so that brings up the price a little bit more to about, I would say, $2.50 for this one. I would relate it to the P90 Asimov specifically because it's sort of one of those things where you gotta understand that you gotta know the water bottle market as a whole before you understand the concepts of what makes a water bottle rare specifically. Here we have Just Water. It's actually a boxed water, and as you can hear, there's actual still water in there because I tasted it and it tasted like absolute garbage. Like, I know what you're thinking, like, how could water taste bad? It tastes terrible. Disgusting. And I got moisture all over me. Here we have Cure EX. Sorry, I gotta get the water off my face. We have Cure EX. As you can see, it's quite different from the normal Cure. This one is obviously slightly rarer. $219, as you can see on the list. I don't know what that's called, sticker. Alkaline and electrolytes. Very interesting, I would say, specifically. Very interesting. I would say that Cure EX is actually worse than normal Cure, just because it's not easy to get your hands on. Normal Cure is sort of second. Like, you can get it anywhere really. Any Mexican department store. Here we have Delish, another Walgreens exclusive. This one actually is really close to me because I once arrested an African American immigrant because he thought this was a gun, because obviously he's from Africa and they have the best education system in most of the places there. So I went like this, like, hey, African, bop bop, and he got so scared. It was hilarious. Actually, it wasn't funny. It was very serious, and I would appreciate it if you didn't laugh. Thank you. Here we have Propel and Propel EX. A very good water. Very smooth tasting. Fluid. I would say that Propel is definitely up there with Queer and the boxed water I had over there, but Minecraft, I think. This one is just a classic. I would say this is the most classic water there is. It's Fiji, Earth's finest water. I would have to agree that it's the finest water. I wouldn't say it's the best. It's definitely the finest. Finestly grained down, like a wine, like a vodka. Very smooth taste. In fact, I think it's natural artesian. It's probably natural artesian water from the island of Fiji. You would think Fiji wouldn't really have much water, considering. On to sparkling water. Boss. It comes in a glass bottle, which is a big selling point to me, because I'm a big fan of glass. Also elephants. Elephants are cool, but this one specifically is lime mint. A personal favorite, to be honest. It has 0 calories per bottle. That's incredible. Wow. But it has 30 milligrams of sodium. Most water here doesn't have any sodium, which sort of brings this one's net worth down. Loss is about a 30 out of 4. So pretty good, actually. This is my rarest one. And a lot of people will say, Eshkere. No. This is actually, I would say, my favorite. The design is flawless. Obviously, it's diamond water, made by the Persian pop princess. She blesses each bottle. Well, she doesn't bless each bottle. She blesses the diamonds that the water filtered through. But to be honest, it tastes quite terrible. But I'd have to say, according to design and sort of the aspects, and also good pH, sort of the whole deal with diamond water, I'd say it's about my favorite. But the Cure definitely has the best flavor, and the Fiji is definitely the finest. So really it comes down to if you're looking for a fine, flavorful, well-crafted water. If I add any more bottles to my collection, I'll be sure to update this video segment. Feel free to leave a diamond sword in the comments below. Please type diamond sword in the comments, and then say XD lol who did this, and then please like and subscribe. Please mine the diamonds. Thank you. And I'll play this one out with a little jig. It goes a little something like this. I'm mining.
I'm mining, I'm mining.